The PG&E Energy House Calls team headed to the East Bay, just outside of San Francisco, California. They're going to show this couple how to make their retirement more enjoyable with less energy in just a few hours. Find out how on this episode of Energy House Calls, presented by PG&E.
One more, and boom!
Larry and Ann Kaye live in the beautiful East Bay, where they're adjusting to retirement.
When you're on a fixed income, you need every penny.
But being on a fixed income has them looking for ways to save, and they've done a lot to decrease their energy use.
We've double paned the windows in the house. We've covered our ductwork.
But the Kays are still using up a lot of energy. Finding more ways to use less will be a big challenge.
Let's head inside and see if we can find some ways to downsize their energy use and upsize their life. Oh, wow. I love this room, you guys. What do we have over here?
It's our bar.
Oh, boy. 2 refrigerators. How old are these 2 units?
Close to 30 years old.
You're kidding me.
No, I wish they weren't, but they are.
Wow. Okay, and why do you have 2?
Well, in the freezer, we keep our cashmere sweaters.
No, you don't.
Yes, it's the cashmere cooler.
I gotta see this. Why do you keep the cashmere in the cooler?
We have a problem with moth.
They've got cashmere in the freezer and red wine in the closet. The fridge puts even more stress on the electric grid.
30-year-old appliances. Both of them are completely outdated, and they're running 24 hours a day. This is a huge energy drain.
If the team is going to help the Kays save energy, that bar is going to need an overhaul.
You know what? For sure, I think there's some things that we can do to help you guys save energy.
Sure.
Are you willing to help me?
You bet.
Well, let's get to work because we got some things to do. Dave, our construction expert, he had great ideas for the bar area.
Get these fridges out of here, put a wine rack in.
I love that. So we'll be efficient and we'll also use the space more, right?
Yeah.
Cool, you and me, babe.
Yep,
let's make it happen.
All right.
Break.
Dave and his team wrangled those energy beasts out of that tiny space so the Kays could qualify for PG&E appliance recycling rebates. $35 apiece. Speaking of Larry and Ann, it was time to get them to pitch in.
What I have here is actually a piping sleeve. And we're gonna
Pipe sleeves help reduce heat loss, so you can lower your water temperature setting. Just 10 degrees saves up to 5% in energy costs.
And what we
Carmen checked to make sure the pipes were safe to touch, then put the Kays to work.
You're gonna take the pipe sleeve and you're going to go ahead and insulate all of the hot water pipes in the whole space.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay?
Seriously.
Yes, seriously.
For the wine rack, the PG&E Energy House Calls team used reclaimed wood. Then all lighting was outfitted with LEDs. They use up to 80% less energy than incandescent bulbs. Meanwhile, the Kays still had their hands full.
Let me have the 16.
Okay. And then 10 and a half.
No, wait, you gave me the wrong piece.
Yeah.
I need a piece that's 16 inches long.
Well, this is 16.
First, give me a 10.5-inch piece, please.
Boy, are you bossy.
Hey, you guys are doing
Hi.
really well. I'm impressed. Good job, Larry. You keep going up there.
Yeah.
Because, Ann, I got something for you down here. With a My Energy account at PGE.com, you get a home energy checkup.
And that will give Larry and Ann a personalized plan for saving energy. The PG&E Energy House Calls team couldn't wait to show the Kays what they were doing, but they still had to install the new energy-efficient wine cooler into a custom-built cubby.
Small fridge, big savings. High five.
They also added a new oscillating bar fan and a new mirror to reflect the light from the sconce and double it up.
And honestly, it's a miracle that we even made it.
You guys ready to see it?
You bet.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel?
Oh, you need to ask.
Welcome to your energy savings.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I don't believe
Is this ours?
This
oh
is
my
amazing.
gosh.
How did you do all this? Oh my gosh, it's a wine cooler.
I think it's wonderful, don't you?
One day of work, 2 appliances ready to be recycled with PG&E, and the team was able to help the Kays find new ways to save energy. You'd be surprised what a difference it makes to get an old fridge or freezer off the electric grid.
It felt great to help Larry and Ann find ways to spend less money on their energy bill and more on their quality of life.
I love the new bar. Can't wait to use it.
We're gonna have a party.
Yes, and we'll be able to afford the party.
That's right. It was more than we expected.